ever do something so ridiculous and embarrassing that you just can't believe it? Well, I did today. That's what I did today. It's something ridiculous. And I got a job about a month ago, and my boss was going to give me a company truck. He said, give me about a month. And so it was a month as of like yesterday. He says, I'm going to drive it up from Utah, and I'm only going to be there for a day, so I'll park it at the airport for you. It's a true story. This happened this morning. He parks it at the airport. He says, I'll send you a picture of the truck parked at D3. And I was excited to get my truck. I'm very appreciative to have a work truck as a new project manager. So this was pretty cool, right? So my wife takes me to the airport. My boss texts me. He says, you're right in front of D3. It's a white GMC Canyon, and I put the keys in the gas cap for you. Okay, perfect. So we get to the airport, and I roll up to D3, and there's a white GMC Canyon. Cool. So I get out, and I'm excited for my truck, and I told my wife, hold on, don't leave yet. Let me just make sure the keys are in the gas cap. So I open the gas cap, there's the keys, just like he said. Perfect. So she takes off, and I unlock my truck. Again, I'm excited. I open it up, and it's a mess. The truck is a mess. I mean, I'm not judging. The last project manager clearly lived out of his truck, but it was messy, man. It was the kind of truck where you didn't want to touch anything. Everything looked sticky. He clearly has a family. God bless him. There was diapers everywhere and juice boxes, so he, probably takes his kids to school, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, when you're getting the new truck, you're not excited about, maybe inheriting somebody's mess. So anyway, I get in. I'm careful not to touch anything because it's just kind of grossing me out a little bit. And there's only a quarter tank of gas, so I'm like, God, I'm thinking my boss he's a slob and maybe a cheapskate. I don't know. Anyway, he's not. And then I was like, I'm not going to complain about this because I'm so grateful to have a truck. I'm not going to say anything to him. I'm just going to take care of the truck. So I go top it off with gas with the company card, and then I drive it to the car wash. I run it through the car wash. And by the way, I paid for the membership, right? Because I plan on going to the car wash pretty regularly. So I pay for the membership. That comes out of my own pocket, right? And then I spend an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. I detailed this truck. I detailed it. All the trash I was throwing away, everything that looked like trash. And then I was running into certain things that looked like that the last guy might still want. So I was putting those in a bag, like, some sunglasses and some different stuff. And I'm like, whoever this guy is going to want this stuff. I don't know how that all went down with the last guy. I don't know who the last guy is. I'm cleaning the truck. Everything, man. I'm in the grooves. I'm getting old food out of the corners and crevices and gathering all the pennies and change. And you can imagine, right? I'm grateful, It was a lot of work. I was there for a long time. So when I'm done, I have this, I'm feeling good. I got a new air freshener in there. The car's spotless. I'm taking a deep breath. I worked pretty hard, So I text my boss, and I said, thanks again for the truck. And by the way, what should I do with all the personal items from the last guy? And he texts me back. He says, what stuff? I said, the stuff that belonged to the last guy. He said, what last guy? Wait, what? So then he calls me right away. He says, what stuff are you talking about? Well, I said, there's there's a coffee cup, there's some Ray-Bans, there's some gift cards, there's like a whistle in here, a football. By the way, I threw away a bunch of diapers. I'm sorry. And he goes, dude, the truck that I left you didn't have anything in it. It was clean. It had just a couple of my business cards in the center console. Wait a minute, come on. I was like, no, this is the truck, right? I said white GMC Canyon. He's like, yes. And the keys are in the gas cap. Yes. Okay, I'm in the truck, dude. This is the truck. You're messing with me. You guys are messing with me. Ha ha. You got me, right? He's like, Austin, dude, I would never leave you with a dirty truck, man. He goes, you know what? When I when I left this morning, there was another white truck next to mine, but I didn't really look at it. I said, no, there's no way. There's no way. He starts laughing at me. And then I realized, yeah, like I stole a truck. I stole some dude's truck, and I've had it for like 3 hours. So he starts laughing. Like, I know now he's not messing with me. Like, he legit is making fun of me because I stole a truck. So I drive back to the airport, and I parked the truck right next to, guess what? Another white GMC Canyon that's right there next to D3. I'm like, this is impossible. So I get out of the truck. I get out of the stolen truck. I go over to the other truck and I open the gas cap of the lid or whatever, and the keys fall out. There's no way. So I move all my stuff back into my truck from the stolen truck. And then I rummage around in the glove box a little bit, and I find out this guy's name is Shane. Shane is the guy that owns this truck. Shane, I threw away your kid's diapers, man. I'm very sorry. I left him a note. I told him what had happened. I apologized. I said, look, you got a full tank of gas. I detailed the heck out of your car. And now I'm just thinking, I mean, yeah, it was a little bit embarrassing. The company's making fun of me, and they're hiding the keys when I walk through the doors now. That joke's going to go forever. But honestly, pass this video on to anyone that you know is named Shane and drives a white pickup, because I feel like I owe that guy some diapers. Shane's a grown man, I'm sure, but he's got a kid that's got no diapers, and diapers are expensive. So anyway, man, I'm sorry about that. And if it makes you feel any better, a couple hours ago I realized that I left my sunglasses in your truck. So that's the perfect ending to my story.